Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Dreamwalker Tarot. My name is Dawn, and this is the September reading for Scorpios. I usually add this at the end of the video, but I'm going to do this in the beginning. I just want you to go ahead, and if you like what you hear, just like it, leave a comment, and let me know how this is relevant to your current situation, and follow so that you can know when I'm posting new videos. Thank you. And we're just going to go ahead and get into the Scorpio reading for September now. So, Scorpios, off the bat, I see that there is some major importance on your finances this month. And it's a little bit all over the place with the Seven of Cups in reverse. That's usually like a sign of like everything that glitters is not gold. But it looks like there's a little bit of overindulgence happening in your life at this moment. And that could be causing a little bit of issue at home. Even though the Ace of Pentacles is not on the board, the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like hiding out in this reading somewhere. And so finances, again, like I said, are definitely playing a major part in your month in September. And we're going to take a deeper look and look at some more cards to kind of get like a deeper understanding of what's going on. So this month, I'm getting a lot of anxiety with you guys. There's an anxiety over money in particular, but there's like a lot of stress involved in your life right now. Like I said, even though the Ace of Pentacles didn't come out before, here it is hiding underneath the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is an energy of like feeling a little bit trapped and in a position that you can't really get yourself out of. But if you look at the card, she isn't 100% surrounded by swords and she can get out. So this is like money issues might be something that is on your mind a lot, but it's also a situation that you can probably get yourself out of. It's really based on your decisions about money and how you choose to spend the money that you have and what you choose to do with it that's causing the issue of like overwhelming anxiety in this situation, right? It could be like a situation, like, I don't know why I get the situation of like restitution where you might have to pay like legal fees or you owe, like you have to pay money back for something, but the word restitution keeps coming up. You could, be going to court and you could, have to pay for a lawyer, or you could have lawyer fees that you have to pay back. But there is definitely something about you having to pay back money that is creating a little bit of anxiety for you in the month of September. So we're going to take a deeper look and look at all the reversals to kind of understand what's going on at a deeper level. Okay. Looking at the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's clarified by the Page of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Cups is showing up again. It is in the upright. And then we have the Four of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Tarot card. Now, no one ever likes to see the Tarot card. I know I don't. The Tarot card basically comes to shake things up, right? It comes to dismantle whatever foundation you've built in your life that is built on faulty ground. So things will be removed out of your life. People could be removed out of your life. You're going to lose a couple things, but it's with the hope that you can rebuild with a stronger foundation. So even though the Tower card gives a little bit of anxiety to people, it gives you the opportunity to clear some things out and to get things right in your life, which is something that we all need in this life. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it looks like you basically haven't been investing your time and energy into something, right? And you could be like, working a lot of overtime with the intention of doing something, right? Like you have a plan and it's like no matter what you're doing right now, it looks like things are just not going the way that you originally thought they were going to go. And so you have like a little bit of like, you're a little bit frantic and you're a little bit frustrated because you were looking forward to something and you were excited to something, and it's just not, whether you're disappointed in a particular person or you're disappointed in a situation that you're in, it's like however you thought it was going to go is just not going the way that you originally thought it was going to go. And so it's leaving you frustrated and a little disappointed. And that is going to be playing itself out this month. And there's going to be a definite incident that happens that kind of brings all of that to the forefront this month. But just remember that whatever does happen, it's happening here like for your highest good. Looking at the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's clarified by the Judgment in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you've made some decisions recently, or you are going to make some decisions that are going to have like long lasting like repercussions, not just on a financial note, but also an emotional note. Like this situation that you really thought was going to go one way, it's like bringing up a lot of old issues for you in terms of like it's like a past resentment that you might have had for someone. Like maybe you was trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt in regards to a situation, and making a decision not based on like your previous interactions, but just trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt, and it's like they're proving you right. And so you have a little bit of like resentment and frustration because now you're in a situation where you're completely not happy. Like you thought this was going to be a good thing and it didn't go that way, right? This was a situation that you were supposed to walk away from, and you did not walk away from it, and now you're very resentful and upset about not having done so, right? And so there's like a lot of disappointment surrounding the decisions that you're making or the decisions that you've made and the final outcomes of these decisions. So looking at like the Knight of Cups, it is clarified by the Knight of Cups again. So this is like a doubling down of that. And so you are feeling, you're feeling very moody, you're feeling very overwhelmed, you're feeling frustrated, and like all of these things are kind of like bubbling up inside of you. You might have made this decision out of what you thought was necessity. Like you might have felt like your back was up against the wall when you made this decision. And this could be involving someone in your life that's like either a fire sign or a water sign. A Aries, a Sagittarius. What's the other fire sign? Aries, Sag. I can't remember right now, but it could be a fire sign individual, right? That is at the crux of this, or a water sign, a person as well. But right now, you're really not in a good space, and you're not feeling good about these decisions that you've made, and you're not feeling good about the space that you're in right now. You feel very overwhelmed. You feel like you're doing everything that you can do. You feel like you're doing everything, period, right? But you're also in this like really hard place where you're suffering from lack, and I think you're feeling like there isn't enough is kind of what led you into the situation in the first place, because it was supposed to help you and now it's not helping you. It's actually making you feel worse, right? So there's a possibility that you're trying to work extra to make extra money so that you can get out of the situation, but it's like no matter what you do, you feel a little bit stuck, right? And so because you are stuck, right, it's like you're trying to create this new alternate reality to kind of like feel better about the situation, and it's not helping. You have a lot of anxiety about the situation. You're trying to get out of the situation. But right now you're just feeling you're feeling very heartbroken, to be quite honest. I'm not like you're feeling very heartbroken, but Scorpio, I'm going to ask you, and this might be you, and this might be someone else that you're closely related to look at how you've gotten yourself into the situation. Was it based out of necessity? Was it based out of feeling like you didn't have a choice? And if that is the case and you're in the situation and you're feeling a little stuck, whatever this tower moment is that's going to happen is the opportunity to kind of like shake free of that. And it's not going to feel good, right? It's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you, but you can do anything that you put your mind to, right? Everything that you need is inside of you. Right now, you feel like you can't really create and you feel like you've put yourself in a bind financially. I don't know why I keep getting legal matters. I keep getting like lawyers. I keep definitely hearing restitution. So there's like some sort of payment that has to go back. But when you operate, you want to make sure that you're operating in a way that's above board and that's without reproach, so that you are as ethical as you possibly can be, because the decisions that you make, even if it's made in the spur of the moment, definitely have long-term repercussions. And sometimes when we do things, we need to think about what those long-term repercussions might be before we do them, because sometimes we put ourselves in a situation that we didn't necessarily have to. But I feel like this is the reason why the tower is showing up, because you're definitely not in alignment, right? And you have a lot of issues financially and a little bit of emotional turmoil going on due to this particular situation. And the tower moment, whatever that might be, is here to kind of like bring you back into realignment, right? To help you kind of get out of whatever situation it is that you're in and try to like remedy it and try to rebuild and move forward, right? And while you might not feel like you are in the best place right now, this is now a good opportunity for you to try to get grounded. It's a good opportunity for you to try to work on the things that you've always wanted to work on. This Ace of Pentacles that keeps showing up is really about like the start of something, right? And with the tower being present in the overall reading, this Ace of Pentacles is beautiful new growth. Along with the Seven of Pentacles, it's new growth and building and rebuilding. So if you lose anything in the month of September, you are still at the perfect place to rebuild, to get grounded, to get refocused, to get recentered and focus on your own life. Because right now you're focusing on all the things that you don't have and all the things that you want, instead of focusing on the things that you do have. And sometimes when you go out and you think that you can acquire certain things and they're going to give you comfort in the moment, the comfort is there at that moment. Like it's like, you go out, you can get instant satisfaction. You purchase something, it feels good at that moment. It's like the best thing ever. And then after that, it's like, it passes, right? It's like instant satisfaction, and that wanes. And sometimes you buy into things thinking that they're one thing, and then at the end it turns out to be something else. And I kind of feel like that's a space that you're living in right now. You feel a little gaffled by that, but everything that needs to come out in the wash will come out in the wash in September. And whatever happens, you're in the perfect space to rebuild and recenter and just work on yourself, right? And so keep that in mind no matter what happens in September. So let's move on to some advice. The first advice card is Mother Earth, right? It says, feel loved and comforted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with the shield of love and light. Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, you are her child, and she's highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day, she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother are healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. And the next advice card is Spirit Fox, and it says, trust your talents in changing times. The message is to stay alert as change is in the air. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they've been sought for their precious fur when all they want is to survive. So the spirit fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. And that is the exact message that you need. So no matter what happens to you this month, know that everything that you need to rebuild and grow is already inside of you, right? And you just have to trust and lean on that. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. If you've gotten to the end of this reading, I want to thank you again. And please share, like, repost, and definitely comment because I want to hear if this resonated with you in any way. And thank you again. See you soon.